Hello and welcome to the 30k channel, a channel dedicated to games set in the HORUS heresy. We've got a great game for you today. We've got Mechanicum VS World Eaters in Zone Mortalis. Joe's joined us today. Thanks for coming, Joe.
No, my pleasure. No problem.
Joe and I go to the same club, so we game against each other quite regularly. So we know each other quite well, and we know each other's play style quite well. So it should be a really good game. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we always have a good game every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time. So
always really close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a great game for you. So next we're going to have a look at the armies.
This first unit is the HQ unit. This is Khan with his command squad. He's got Gorechild, of course, because that's the best weapon for him to have. 5 rampages with various different KDA weapons. Hopefully they'll just force saves on Brains' Mechanicum, and he'll fail some and they will win. That's the plan with them, really. Here are Khan's best mates. These are 5 red butchers, basically taken as they are on the model, so 4 with 2 power axes, 1 with 2 chain fists. They are horrible in combat, especially if they get the charge, so Brains knows how to fight against these, and he'll be trying to charge them, but we'll see how that goes. So they're going to be my core big monster killing troops, really. Here we start the troop section. This is just 10 basic augmented inducti, which are some of the World Eaters' new rules. Basically they turn the nails up to 12. They've all got +1 strength, and with the new chain axe rules, if anybody hasn't seen it, Forgeworld decided to give all chain axes +1 strength, so it's kind of like a free upgrade for all World Eaters. So yeah, that's one squad. It's got an apothecary with him, because that gives them their vulnerable state, feel no pains, and it allows them to use extortion to butchery, which gives them an extra attack. So you can't go wrong with that. And the last of my troops is another 10-man augmented inducti squad. Exactly the same as the other squads. They've got an apothecary and just all the close combat weapons they can have, basically. Really charge them forward and get them into combat. So they're my 3 troops choices. This is my big Contemptor man. He's a Contemptor Cortis, because I prefer the Cortis. I think they're a bit cheaper, and you can give them rules like Rage, which is very World Eatery. So he's going to be hopefully knocking some doors down and taking care of some of the big guys with his chain fist. I've been asked to fly a few people on Instagram to do a little piece on this. This is my Mastodon, which I managed to buy, assemble and paint all within a week, ready for the Throne of Skulls event we just had at Warhammer World. Yeah, I wouldn't normally take him in a 3k army, but when you tell an opponent that you've got one, nobody said no, to put it that way. Yeah, there's nothing too special about him, I guess. He's got 2 las cannons, he's got the flamers, his front doors all open up and let all the World Eater goodness come out. I thought it'd be really cool to show Khan's Assault Company coming hurling out of this brand new Mastodon they've got. Although it doesn't look new, it's kind of World Eatery, they don't care about the paintwork really. Yeah, just the whole army hurtling out of this Mastodon, through a little breach in the wall, which it's a nice big breach of cannon has made its way through with. Yeah, I thought it would just look really, really scenic and really good when you see the table. One of the things I wanted to do on this is definitely paint the inside, because the insides are awesome. I kind of went for this kind of like nasty, horrible, dirty feeling. So the top all comes off, nice and simple. and inside when just sort of ramp down. We've just got mess and blood and gore. A lot of people might have seen this online already, but yellow lighting for the dim World Eater kind of way, and just blood everywhere. There's even, for people who haven't seen one, you've got all the insides underneath are all modelled as well, so the whole model itself is fully paintable. Really brilliant kit. Love the building.
HQ, I've gone with a Magos Dominus. I've equipped him with a melter gun and a machinator array. I didn't spend too many points on him, I just tried to save as much as I could and get as many units as I could. I'm going to attach him to a unit of 4 Myrmidon Destructors, so they're a heavy support choice for me. 2 are armed with irradiation engines, and the guy with the bare head on the right hand side, he's the Myrmidon Lord. The only difference is that he gets +1 attack. And the 2 guys on the left, you'll notice that they've got Volkite Cavaliers, but Forge Worlds haven't quite made the models for the Graviton Imploders yet, so I'm proxying them as Graviton Imploders. But that's the unit that Joe will need to kill if he wants to kill the Magos, so hopefully they'll do some great damage. In my troop choice, I've got 40 Thralls, so 4 units of 10 Thralls. All have been upgraded to have the Right of Pure Thought, which gives them the Fearless special rule. 2 units are armed with Mithril Locks, and the other 2 are armed with Las Locks. I'm hoping to tie up Joe's units to stop him advancing at the table and taking up my Magos. They usually do a pretty good job, so hopefully they'll go well today. Fast attack, I've gone with 2 units of 2 Vorax. They're all armed with 2 rotor cannons and a lightning gun. I couldn't quite afford the bio-corrosive rounds, which would have been a good option, but 10 points each, that's 40 points. I needed to shave some points off my list, so we only went with 4. Elite choice, I've gone with 2 Domitar. In normal games, these don't really do very well for me. They're slow to get into combat unless you're facing a deep striking army, of which they can then get into combat. But other than that, we'll see how they go today. I'm hoping I can punch a Contemptor in the face with their Strength 10 AP2 Assault, but we'll see how they go. Troops choice, I'm just taking 2 Castellax. Usually in my main army I take lots of Castellax, usually 8 to 10, but in Zone Mortalis again we struggle for points, so they're armed as is, so they've got 2 flamers each and a Mauler bolt cannon on top. Hopefully these all get stuck in quite quickly, get 5 attacks on the charge, which is quite nice, so we'll see how we go. Okay guys, you've seen the armies. I think you'll all agree that they're pretty nice. Yeah, well painted, don't you think? Yeah, I reckon so. And you've obviously witnessed the Mastodon, so thank you for bringing it on the channel.
It's a pleasure.
I think that's a channel first.
Yes.
But so yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Khan smashing his way through my lines and ripping through me. He's a bit of a beast in combat, isn't he?
Yeah. As long as he gets the charge like normal, but you kill him most of the time, though, don't you? So.
I do. But we'll see. Yeah. Is there anything in my army that you're a bit worried about, or?
Well, the Myrmidons with the Gravitons. I've seen what they can do to 5 Red Butchers charging them, so I'm going to have to bear that in mind. And also your Domitar with their Strength 10 AP2 attacks. Was it 3 each?
Yeah.
So
pretty beastie.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to smash them.
You will.
Yeah.
Well, the great thing about Zone Mortalis is there's so many different extra rules. Like so blast weapons get shred. We're playing Cold and the Void as well, so anything Strength 4 or above gets Rending, which is really nice. But all those different and special rules I'll detail just before the game starts, so you guys know what's going on, because there will be a few variances from a normal game. But I think it's time we throw down, don't we?
Yes, it is.
Let's get going. Right, we'll see you at turn 1 with World Eaters. Okay guys, this is the battlefield. As you can see, the Mastodon has burst through the walls of this Zone Mortalis, and spilling out of the Mastodon's front door is a whole host of World Eaters there. Hell-bent on destroying the Magos, which is safely tucked away in his little chamber surrounded by his Myrmidon Destructors, with the Domitar in their holding pens, ready for the World Eaters to come out. We've got a couple of castellax held up behind these doors, protecting the inner chamber. And then out in the main motor pool area, we've got the 40 thralls kind of just going about their business, unaware that a mastodon has just breached their walls. They're probably going to take a few charges from the units here. The World Eater's objective is obviously to kill the Magos, but along the way they can destroy these computer consoles, which look like that. And there's 4 of those spread throughout the board. And what I've done is I've also stuck some cyber skulls just on top, so when we pan out from the camera you can see roughly where they are. So to show you where we are, the World Eater lines, we've got one there, one there, one here, and the final one is just in there. So if the World Eaters destroy those, there are some certain benefits which you would have seen in the mission objective. We won't go through them every time, but it's very beneficial for the World Eaters to do that. Let's talk to Joe now, find out a little bit about the scenario. How do you think it's going to go, Joe?
Bloodbath. That's it. Oh, not blood actually. Oil bath, I guess.
Oil bath.
With a bit of blood here. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to it. Basically, my tactic is World Eatery and just run that way and kill everything on the way. Probably ourselves at the same time, but we just don't care because the nails are bitten hard and Khan is at front. That's it.
It's going to be a great game. You guys will probably notice that if we were playing a normal game of Zone Mortalis, I probably wouldn't have deployed the way I did, but we're just trying to create sort of a bit of a theme and a bit of a scenario. So hopefully we've captured that. I'd really like to hear your thoughts about what you think about the scenario and the units that both of us have chosen. It'd be really nice to hear your feedback. So currently the World Eaters have first turn, and in the scenario we've agreed that they will keep the first turn, so I won't try and seize. I guess my thralls need to brace for the impending charge from the World Eaters.
Hear those chain axes roar.
Let's get going. Turn 1.
Turn 1. Right, our troops have got out their Mastodon. They're starting to run across the table in World Eater style. Turn 1, we are just going forwards. The Mechanicum have been clever and laid lots of small little choke points. So we are kind of arranging ourselves for a few possible charges coming up, but we shall see how that goes. Done. I haven't done any shooting this turn because we don't want to kill stuff before we get there. So I've run 3 units in total. These guys ran a good 5 inches. They can't run. These guys are hoping to get a charge. So these guys are in the background waiting around. These guys fell over their own chain axes and ran 2. And the Contemptor Cortis uses overcharge rule, which gives him +2 to his run distance and went 7 inches. We've got 2 assaults we're hoping to get in. First of all, we'll do Khan with his command squad. That's these guys here. We've already measured, so we need 9 whole inches onto these guys. So I can't see. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he doesn't do it. And we'll try the 5 rampages on there as well. They need 9 inches too. No, no one makes a run today. Assault phase over. I can see Brain smiling.
If anybody's wondering why the thralls didn't snap shoot at the charging World Eaters, it's because they have right of pure thought, which means they can't overwatch. So Joe saved himself some shots there, which was nice.
It was. So let's see how Brains goes.
Joe failed a couple of charges there, which kind of helped in my favour, to be honest with you. So the old adage is charge or be charged. So I've moved all the 40 thralls up. They've got assault weapons, so I'm going to plan on shooting them as best as I can. Those ballistic skill 2 can get me. Hopefully peel some wounds off and then charge in with the thralls and hopefully tie some units up for a couple of turns. I've advanced forwards the castellax, so they're going to lend their AP3 bolter fire into the ranks before the thralls charge and thin them down a little bit. But we'll see how we go. We'll go on to the shooting phase. So we're going to shoot all of the 40 thralls into the units. Now, because the Thralls have strength 4 weapons, all of their weapons have rending on 6s, which is fantastic. So hopefully we can peel some wounds off. So first of all, we'll start with the Thralls with mitral locks into this inducted unit here, inducti unit here. So we need 5s to hit. Not bad. We've got 3 hits. And now we need 4s to wound. Because mitral locks have shred, we get to re-roll. So what do we got?
A 4 and a 6.
4 and a 6, so 1 wound and 1 rend.
1 rend. So we take the wound of a 3+, so he fails it, and then we've got 2 feel no pain rules, and because they're in augmented inducti, they get +1 to their feel no pain, giving them a 4+ feel no pain. Ooh, 1 dead, one alive, 1 dead.
Mitral locks for the win. Okay, next we'll shoot the Laslocks into the same unit, so 10 shots hitting on 5s. So we've got 2 hits, which is awesome. And again, 4s to wound, 6s rend. So 1 wound.
Do you get to re-roll?
No, they don't have shred.
Saves?
Saves, loving it. We'll do this unit of Tech Thralls into Khan's unit. So again, 10 shots, 5s to hit. And then we are 4s to wound, so 1 wound at AP 6.
Saved.
And then the last one, Thralls with mitral locks into this unit here.
Augmented inducti.
Augmented inducti, so 5s. It's pretty good with 1 hit there, so that's awesome. And then we are 4s to wound, but we have shred. And 6s rend, so we've got shred. That's cocked. Yeah. Okay, in the end we didn't do it, so nothing there. Next we'll go on to shooting the Castellax. So this Castellax into the inducti units there. So 3 shots, hitting on 3s. All hit. Strength 6, toughness 4 is 2s. Oh, wow. Double 1 there, which is great. So just 1 AP3.
I get a cover save through
You get a cover save shooting for a unit.
3, no, strength 6, so we've got a feel no pain, which we make. They've got gaining in there.
So is that 3 up, feel no pain?
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? This Castellax will shoot into this unit here, the Khan's command squad. So needing 3s, that's good, and then 2s to wound. Good, 3 wounds at AP3.
Right, okay, so 3 wounds. I'm going to start taking on a standard bearer, and then maybe when he loses the wound, I'll do a lookout. So we'll see how it goes. So 2 pluses. All saved.
Oh, very good. Not the best shooting for the Mechanicum there, but, you know, Thralls, BS2, it's not the best. But hopefully we'll get some charges off now. Hopefully we're going to get 4 assaults off this turn. But assault in Zone Mortalis is pretty nasty, so if this unit of Thralls is going to charge this unit here, but if these guys make an initiative test, they can then fire at full ballistic skill. So charging can be quite nasty. So Joe, are you going to Overwatch?
Yes.
You are. So initiative check of 4 or under?
No, fail that. They're not very initiative.
Cool.
They're
So they fail, so they still
we get to
snapshot at 6s now. So we've got 10 bolters, or
Nothing.
10 bolt pistols.
Nothing. They can't hit.
All missed.
All missed.
Excellent. Okay, so my charge, I need 2 to get in, and I make it in with a 5. So the first unit made it in, which is great. So the second unit have got 5 inches to charge. Oh, which we make on a 7. That is beautiful. Okay, the next unit is charging Khan's unit, so I need a 6-inch charge. Which I make, but Joe gets to snap shoot army, so...
There we are, so we'll see.
Initiative check.
We shall do. They've passed the initiative check, so Khan's got a Masquerade Plaza pistol. We'll do that first, so that hits, and then 2 to kill, so 1 guy.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
And the other guys have got 2-handed weapons, so we've just got a bolt pistol from the standard bearer. So he hits. Any wounds?
3s to wounds, AP 5, yeah?
Yes.
Cool, so I just get 6 up, feel no pain. Which I fail, so another one is dead. And is that all you're done?
That's me done.
Cool. And I make my charge. Final charge of the thralls is into this squad here.
I shall be snap shooting.
So, are you going to snap shoot, Joe?
Yes, I shall.
Cool. Initiative check.
Passed.
Passed.
So there's a total of 11 menses in that squad. 10 bolt pistols with augmented inductite. One of their only negative really is they get -1 ballistic skill. So they will be hitting on 4s, but we've still got Galen in there, so he's going to be hitting on 2s because he's ballistic skill 5. Then he is the white dice. So let's have a look. So, 4s, and then 3s to wound. So we've got 2, 4, 6 wounds.
Okay, 6 wounds. I didn't take carapace armour, so I've just got feel no pain. So needing 6s. Oh, so I saved 3, which is pretty good. So I've lost 3 thralls, but that's increased my charge distance. So I reckon that's about a 7 to get in. So let's have a look. No, on a 4, we're way away, so charge failed. The World Eaters are striking before my lowly thralls, unfortunately, so we'll start with this combat here.
Sate my chain axes with your blood. Right, I'm going to start by using my Exhaustion of Butchery, which means everybody in the squad gets +1 attack, but at the end of the phase, I have to roll a dice for every normal bloke on a roll of a 1, they just die. It's like turning the nails up to 12.
Okay.
But it's all worth it. So we've got 5, I'm splitting my attacks half and half between each squad. So we'll do this side first with my sergeant, giving them 16 attacks. So 3s to hit.
Yeah.
And we have hatred, being World Eaters, so we get to be rolled to hit, which is very nice. So 14 hits. We are strength 6 because we're strength 4 normally, strength 1 for being +1 strength for being inductite, and the beautiful +1 for having chain axes.
Wow.
Strength 6, AP 3, so 2s to wound.
2s to kill. I can't save or do feel no pain.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wounds.
Wow. Okay, so that's the squad wiped. Unfortunately, I thought I might get a bit lucky and hold him up, but we'll see how we go.
Okay, exactly the same on the other guys. So they've got the apothecary in there, so there's no extra attacks for him. So it's just 14 attacks for them. So we'll try the same. Hopefully they'll be able to finish them off again. So re-rolling to hit again. So 3s to hit. Is that enough? That's enough to possibly kill you. 2s to kill, I believe.
2s to kill, yeah.
Come on, I need 10. Oh, it's gone off the end. So we have got 10, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Well, World Eaters have done what they've done best, and they've just butchered, haven't they?
Yeah. And we get the joy of consolidating 6 inches. Thanks for the leap. They are angry now. But also, whilst I remember, I have to roll for every normal man to see if he dies.
Yes.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 normal men. Anything but a 1 for me. Oh, it's cocked. Oh, come here. That's a 1. So I lose 1 man, but I will take that. I will take that loss of 1 man.
That's pretty good. Right, so the next charge I charged Khan's unit, but obviously Khan's going to go first, so...
Khan and one of the other chaps has got initiative 5.
Oh.
So we'll do Khan first.
Okay.
Because you outnumber me, Khan has rampage, so plus D3 attacks, like he needs it, 1.
Okay.
So that's still 5 attacks. Right, okay, we are hitting you on 3s.
3s.
Skill 7 or something like that. Rerolling to hit with hatred.
Oh.
That's 5. And strength 5, AP 2 with murderous strike. That doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't matter here, but 2s to wound.
Oh, there's 1 murderous strike, so 1 instant death, and 4 other wounds, AP 2.
Okay, so I do get some feel no pain from there, don't I?
Yeah, not for an instant death, is it? But you will for the other 4.
No. So 4 feel no pains. Fail all of them. So 4 are dead.
Okay, at the same time, you've got the meteor hammer chap. He just has, he's got +1 initiative for having a meteor hammer, so he will be going initiative 5 as well.
Okay.
So he's only got two attacks because it's 2-handed weapon. So he's hitting you on 3s because your weapon skill
2.
That'll do. So 2 hits +2 strength, AP 5. So well, 1 wound.
Oh, but what strength is it? 6?
6.
Okay, so I can't do anything with Feel No Pain, so 1 automatically dies. So because Khan and the Standard Bearer killed so many thralls, the Meteor Hammer couldn't get their attacks in, which is great news for me because I would have died, obviously. So I've got 6 attacks on the charge, so 1 each plus 1 for charging, and I need 4s to hit.
That's 1 hit.
And I score 1 hit, and I need 4s to wound, strength 4. I get 1 wound.
Okay, so we'll take this on the Standard Bearer, I guess. The 2+ armor save, he's good.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I'm fearless. So you got any more attacks at initiative 1?
No,
No.
not.
So we are tied this turn. That was a good result for me.
Yeah, just the dynamics of the game, I guess. That's what saved you. Not getting my extra attacks.
That was good.
Yeah.
That's my assault phase done. It perhaps wasn't the best assault phase in the world. You know, I gave Joe some great position up the table, which is not ideal. But you know, he's going to come into some Castellax and maybe some Vorax soon. So we'll see how we go. So next turn is World Eaters turn 2.
Turn 2 movement. We've just all moved at the board. We've got the Red Butchers going as fast as they can, the whole 6 inches, slowly working away at the board. We killed the enemy too fast to use them as a leapfrog. Those guys, obviously, going for that Castellax. In the middle here, with Khan, the Rampagers and that augmented squad there, we've kind of been a bit bottlenecked by Brains managing to have 3 guys left, but that'll soon be sorted.
Frowns for the win!
Frowns for the win. The Contemptors gone for that nice little looking control panel there, and those guys are going to go and have a look at those thralls as well. So let's see how it goes in the shooting phase. We've only got 1 unit to shoot because I've just remembered that I can rend, so it's worth shooting. I don't normally shoot, so the only people who are shooting are these Inducti are going to shoot at that Castellax. So we've got 8 left, 2, 4, 6, 9 left. Sorry. So we need to hit you because we're -1 on 4s because we're -1 ballistic skill. Unfortunately, I don't get a reroll. And 6s to wound, but 6s rend. So some 6s. 2 6s just in there. So we shall let Brains do his magic.
This just displays how deadly Zone Mortalis is. So any weapon with strength 4 above rends on a 6. So it's deadly, particularly against my Castellax, which are toughness 7, and most stuff doesn't generally hurt it. So yeah, 2 rends on the Castellax. Thanks,
I'll
Joe.
take that.
So I need 5 ups for my invulnerable. Oh! So he takes 2 wounds, and we'll pop 2 wounds down there. So that wasn't very nice, was it?
Well, nice for me. Just a couple of shots, but yeah, that's all the World Eater shooting. Everything else is in the World Eater's favourite phase, which is charging.
Assault phase.
Yeah. The charge phase, best one for World Eaters. So we are first going to declare charge these blokes into him, who's already a bit wounded.
Great stuff. So reactionary fire. I need an initiative check. So my base initiative is 3. So let's have a look. See what we get. So this is great news. So my Mauler Bolt Cannon fires at full effect, so I need 3s to hit. Not bad. And I'm strength 6 AP 3, so needing 2s to wound. Classic 1.
Oh, the
so
usual.
That's 1 AP 3.
And I just go straight to my Feel No Pain of 4+ for that unit, which I make.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so he's also armed with 2 flamers. So flamers called D3 wounds. But because it's a flamer and it's a template, so it's strength 4 above, so it rends, and because it's a template, it has shred. So it's flamers are deadly in Zone Mortalis. So 2d3 shots. So we get the maximum of 6 shots. This is nice. So we wound on 4s, but we rend on 6s, and we get shred. Oh wow! Look at that.
Oh my.
So 3 rends. I'm just going to reroll that 1. I don't want to risk losing the wounds. Okay, cool. So we've got 3 AP2s. 1 AP and 1 AP5. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do the normal armor saves first. So we 2 6s. We make that. It'd be nice to have that. And now we need 3 4+ Feel No Pains.
Yeah.
So I lose 2 men.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
2 men. It's not enough to change my charge distance, I think.
That's some good rolling on my part with the flamers there, I think. And then you're double 1 away.
Let's see if I can make it on 2d6. Yep,
Cool.
can make it. So those guys made it in. Plenty of movement left. So the next charge is going to be down here in the middle. We've got these Rampagers charging these 3 little men here. You can't snapshot,
No, I
unfortunately,
can't.
unfortunately for me. So we just need 2, which we happily make in there. Okay, the next unit is going to be these inducti into these beautiful mechanical men there.
I can't Overwatch because I have the right of pure thought, so Joe just needs to roll his charge range,
Which we
which
obviously
he
make.
makes really well. Keen to kill some thralls, aren't you, Joe?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
They've held me up long enough as it is. And my last charge of this phase will be this beautiful contender into that control panel there.
Yeah, it's worth a victory point for Joe to take out this console, but any Castellax or any Battle Automata within 12 inches of this Cortex controller console, they will have to take a leadership test as per the special rules at the beginning of the game. But we're quite lucky that we don't have anyone in 12, so it won't affect me, but it's still a victory point.
So these 2, there we are.
Yeah, it's well in.
We'll do this combat down here. Oops,
Just
sorry.
start again. Go on.
Yep, this combat down here first. As World Eaters, I have a handful of dice. Basically, it's 1 attack normally, +2 for charging with rage, +1 for additional close combat weapon, and I've chosen to use the extortion to butchery rule again to give them an additional attack. So it is actually 31 attacks, including the sergeant's additional attack, and then I'll roll for the apothecary because he hasn't got the same bonuses.
Cool.
So we are hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Rerolling to hit. Oh, it's cocked. So, take out all the misses for what it's. This is definitely the World Eater's favourite phase. Okay, 1 there. And then we get the reroll for hatred. Which didn't do too bad. Okay, and then, as if it's any better. So we're strength 6, so that's strength 4 normally, +1 for chain axes and +1 for being inducti. So we're wounding on a 5, and we get to reroll 1 to wound as we charged. Thank you again, Forge World. Okay, so 5s. 9 AP4s for you. Right. We'll do the apothecary attacks now. Make sure that, because these different strengths, to do them separately. 1 attack normally, +2 for charging, and 1 for having additional combat weapon. So he is hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. There we are. And he's strength 5, so 6s.
6s.
So 1 more from them. So that's 10 saves from them.
Well, so a huge amount of attacks coming in from the chain axes, so I need 3s to save. I've only got 2 wounds left. See what happens. Oh,
He's dead.
And he does bring him down, so I lose, what's that, 5, 6 wounds. So that was pretty brutal. But I do get my attacks back because we were striking initiative 4. So I've got 2 base and +1 for 2 power blades. So I need 4s. Oh, God. Oh! 2s to kill AP2. Oh, that was fun. One unique rule about the Castellar is when they die, on a 6 they explode. So there's a chance we could take someone with us. So on a 6? No, we don't. Boo!
Right, so the next we'll do Khan's attacks in the middle. We'll just for a matter of course, really.
Yeah, there's 3 thralls left, and I'm pretty sure that Khan will just cleave through them all.
But
So
you never know.
we're just going to do his attacks first.
Yeah, well, he's the highest initiative as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Or equal to. So he's hitting on 3s. No rerolls this time.
Oh my God.
What's your toughness?
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So wounding on 2s, killing on 2s. Oh, he does it just. 3 of them down.
Cool. So yeah, we pretty knew that was going to happen, but that's fine. What's your consolidate like?
Khan's unit is going to go 2 inches, and the rampages are going to go 5.
Yeah, nice.
So
very good.
We'll get that all moved up then. Just whilst remember, I need to roll the extortion of butchery for those guys against the Castellax. So anything but 1. There's 5 blokes. So I don't lose anybody this turn. Look, they are loving it.
That's good.
I think the nails have been singing brightly in their heads right now. So now we'll move on to this attack down here. Okay, so we're starting off down here again. So we've got 9 basic blokes, and then there's a sergeant and Galen to go afterwards. So we've got 36 attacks.
That's huge.
We're not using extortion and butchery. This is the advantage of the new rules for World Eaters, to be honest, because you can upgrade a basic squad for free.
Yeah.
You've got to take, the Galen, but because you can do it for free, it just makes the basic squad so indestructible, really.
They're so good, aren't they?
Yeah. So that's my army's always been based on basic units because that's my old fluffy World Eater way. So I'm quite lucky. So yeah, let's see how this goes.
36 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s with rerolls.
Wow.
Because we've got hatred and we hate everybody.
So good pick. You only lost 2 attacks there.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I think I'm going to be killing you on... Oh, you're going to...
He's strength 6.
Strength 6.
Yeah.
Killing you on 2s. I don't even need to count them, do we?
What's the AP of those?
4. Because Chain X is at AP 4.
Wow.
So
I've only got a 5-up save, and I'm only toughness 3, so that is a wipeout.
Yeah.
Wow. And what is your consolidate?
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a quick look.
5
inches, haven't it? Running up the board.
They are leapfrogging. The last combat, which is I think is going to be a foregone conclusion. The contender is going to finish off that console right in front of him.
Yes, yeah.
So he's got 3 attacks base, +1 for additional close combat weapon with his chain fist, and he's going to use the rage rule from his overdrive.
Oh.
So on a 1 he loses the whole point, but I don't mind. He's lost the whole point.
Oh, that's a win for me.
Yeah, I didn't need to use it, but I did anyway. So we're attacking this console, which has armor 11, 1 whole point.
Yes.
And has a
4-up invulnerable save.
So let's get this done. Okay. So 4 hits.
Yeah. And your strength?
Strength 10 with 2d6 penetration with the.
Oh, okay.
But there's no.
So 1s.
1s.
You need a 1.
Yeah, they're all.
Cool.
Yeah, so all 4.
So 4 invulnerables. So I might be able to keep my console alive if I roll 4 4s. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a valiant effort. The console's destroyed and Joe scores 1 victory point.
Yes.
There is no battle automaton within 12 inches so that it doesn't affect me. So I don't need a leadership test as per the special rules. But that was quite a...
I did damage myself there.
You did more damage yourself. I think I came away with that quite nicely.
Yeah.
What a hell of an assault phase, you know.
Yeah.
You obliterated the thralls as you came up through the board.
I know they're just thralls, but it does show the power of World Eaters in combat. Yes.
I think the sheer volume of attacks is unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's my turn next. I've got some robots coming out to play, so maybe we'll get some good charges, some good shooting. So we'll see you in the next turn.
Blunt my axe on you.
Yeah. Hopefully. Okay, Mechanicum turn 2. So my thralls have been annihilated by chain axes, which is great, and Khan's done a bit of damage. So I'm going to go for a bit of a double one here. So I've moved my Castellax from the doorway to the side. I've got 2 flamers and a Mauler bolt cannon, which I'm going to hopefully go into. The Vorax have got a good charge here, but they've got fleet. So they've got loads of firepower and a good charge. This unit of Vorax are going to charge this Inductile unit here. I've opted not to move the Magos. I want him to keep him to the end, so hopefully I'll thin the World Eaters ranks before they reach the Magos. And the Domitar are staying in there, holding pens ready to charge Khan or charge Khan or whoever comes up the board. So we'll go straight on to the shooting phase. Mechanicum turn 2 shooting. We're going to start off with the 2 Vorax into the Inductile squad. So they have 2 lightning guns on top. Now lightning guns already have the rending special rule. So in Zone Mortalis, if you already have rending, you now rend on a 5 or a 6, which is really great. So they're hitting on 4s, BS3, 4s, double 1. So that's fantastic.
Do they go in your pocket?
Yep. Next we're going to shoot the rotor cannons into the squad. So again, needing 4s to hit. So not amazing.
They're literally waving their arms in
the air. Yeah, they're not good. And they're only strength 3, so I need 5s to wound. So I've got 2 wounds. So Joe, you want to...
3 pluses? Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
okay.
6 and a 4.
So not amazingly successful, but hopefully the charge will be a little bit better. So next we're going to shoot the Castellax into the Inductile squad. Great thing about Castellax is they can shoot 3 weapons a turn. So 2 flamers into the squad is 11 hits. Because it's a template, it has shred, and because it's strength 4 above, it has rending. So we need 4s, 6s rend, and re-rolling. So we've got 2 rends, 2 wounds so far, 3 wounds, and I get to re-roll for shred. So we picked up another rend and 2 more wounds. So Joe.
Right. We'll do the 4 wounds first.
Yep, the 4 wounds. Yep.
So just 3 pluses. Oh. Okay, and then it was.
Feel no pain?
How many Rens was it?
3 Rens.
3 Rens as well. So they've got a 3+ Feel No Pain because it's 4+ for Galen in that unit, and +1 for being Inducti. So this should save some.
Ooh.
2.
Take
2 men down. We'll take 2 men off there.
Good.
That's fine with me.
And then the third weapon we'll shoot is the Mauler Bolt Cannon on top, so needing 3s, which is good. And we're strength 6 AP3, so 2s to wound, so 2 AP3 wounds.
So it's Feel No Pain. 2 more down.
Oh, that was a good. That was good.
Might be a break test for us, I think.
We've got more shooting. First.
Oh,
all right.
We no one left.
Yeah. Next unit to shoot at the Inducti are the 2 Vorax units. So we'll go with the lightning guns first, hitting on 4s. Classic. And then we'll go with the rotor cannons, needing 4s. Oh, now that's a good roll.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very good. So they're only strength 3, unfortunately, so I need 5s to wound. We've got 2, 3, 4 wounds.
Okay.
Joe?
So it's 2 blokes, 2 normal guys before you get to my sergeant, so we'll roll them in 2s. So 3 ups, 1 Feel No Pain from him as well. He's okay, and then these are 2 wounds. They're both good.
Yeah, they're fine, okay. So, not amazing.
25% or more, so I've got a break test of that unit, which is their normal leadership of 9. Go on, that's fine, that's a 6 and a 3, so it's a 9. They just make it. I haven't had a unit run yet, so it's okay.
And just one thing I remember as well, the Mauler Bolt Cannons cause pinning. So you need a pinning check as well.
A pinning check as well?
Yeah, please, Joe.
No, they're okay. They're fine. 9 is fine again.
2 9s in a row.
Yeah. I could have run that for charges earlier, though, could I?
Wow. Alright, so not a bad round of shooting for me. The Vorax weren't amazing, but I think if you don't take biocorrosive rounds, they're pretty marginal, really. The Castellax did a great job for me. I'm hoping to get off 2 big charges now, so we'll see how we go. Mechanicum Assault Phase Turn 2. So my 2 big charges are the 3 big charges rather. The Castellax into the Inducti, supported by the Vorax, and then we've got this Vorax into the other unit of Inducti. So Castellax into the Inducti. Do you want to take initiative check for your reactionary fire?
I think I will.
It's failed.
Failed.
Good.
So we need 6s.
6s to
7 of them. 1 hits.
Strength.
4, so it doesn't work.
Okay, so that's good news for me.
Yeah.
I need a 5-inch charge to get into combat here.
Oh, glad.
So I get 6, and the Vorax need a 8, but they've got fleet. Oh!
They are going.
And you get to 12. So the next charge we've got is the Vorax into the Inducti. So reactionary fire test from Joe. Initiative check.
Oh, they're fine.
Passed.
So 4 men, we said.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
2 hits. Could do with some 6s. A 4 and a 4, strength 4.
No, toughness 6.
Toughness 6.
So no wounds coming in.
Tough robots.
And it's a 6-inch charge with fleet. Yeah, easily make it in with a 9 there. Okay, so the Vorax have made it into the Inducti, so they get a Hammer of Wrath, so they wound on 2s. So 2 hits for Hammer of Wrath, strength 6, AP dash.
2 saves, which we make.
Yeah, saves, and that's fine.
That's not mine.
So the Vorax have 3 attacks base and +1 for charging, so they get 4 each, and they're initiative 5. The reason why they're initiative 5 is because they're 4 standard, and then because I've taken the Cybernetica cohort, every battle automator gets +1 initiative. So we're striking first, so we need 4s to hit. That's a pretty appalling roll. And I'm strength 6, AP2, monstrous creature, so 2s. So 2 wounds, AP2.
Straight down to my 4+ Feel No Pains. 1 guy dies.
Wow, I kill 1 guy. That's pretty bad.
That's pretty good for me. 16 attacks back from my Inducti, and they're going to use the Extortion of Butchery to see if we can take you out in 1 combat phase. So we'll do with my normal Inducti first and then my Apothecary afterwards. So we are hitting you on 4s with rerolls for hatred. Such a nice roll for us. That'll do. And we are strength 6. Your toughness
6.
4s to wound.
And what's your AP?
4.
Yeah, I'm armor 4, so this could be horrible.
Oh, look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And then my apothecary needs to go as well. So he has 2 attacks. Oh, so 2 hits. He's only strength 5, so that's 5s and 6s to wound you. No wounds, so 9 saves. Oh wait, 9 wounds at AP 4.
Yep, so Vorax have only got 3 wounds each.
Oh, look at that!
So that is another squad wiped out.
And we will definitely be consolidating 3 inches there.
Okay, so let's hope that this unit of Vorax do a better job than the other unit of Vorax did, because it was pretty appalling. So I've got 3 Hammer of Wrath, needing 2s to wound. 2 wounds, AP dash.
And give us the under pains. Should change the dice. Oh, I'm okay.
Alright, so initiative 5, we've got the Vorax. So the Vorax attack, they've got 4 each on the charge at initiative 5, so I need 4s to hit. A little bit better, not amazing though. And now 2s to wound, strength 6, AP 2. Oh jeez, 2 AP 2s please, Joe.
So 1 guy dies.
1 guy dies, brilliant. And then I'll do my initiative 4 attacks. So the Castellax has 2 base, 2 for rage, and +1 for 2 co-combat weapons. So I need 4s and 2s. 4s to hit, much better. And strength 7 AP 2, 3 AP 2 wounds.
3 AP 2, strength 7, so I still get feel no pains. So we're going to start taking on my normal guy first before we start taking on Galen.
Okay.
So feel no pain of 3 plus 1, 2, 3.
That feel no pain 3 up is just amazing,
It's
isn't
horrible. It's just they get 6 plus or +1 for being augmented inductile.
Oh,
so
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saves me.
So your attack's back, Joe.
So we're doing 3 guys against the Vorax, and these 3, which is my sergeant, Galen, my HQ apothecary, and an inductite against him. So we're going to use our extortion and butchery, get an extra attack out of it. So we'll do these 3 first against them, 3 attacks each. This is the first round of combat, I believe. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So we've got hatred again, which is okay. And your toughness 6.
Yeah.
If I remember right, there's enough there to possibly kill you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 4s, yeah?
Yeah.
So 1 Vorax is dead and 1's got 1 wound left.
On this side, we'll start with the normal chap because he's initiative 4 because the other guys have got power fists and stuff. So we'll do them. We'll hit.
So your strength 6,
Yep.
toughness 7, so you need 5s.
Look at that. 3 wounds, AP 4, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay, so I've got 3 up armor save for the Castellax, which I lose a wound.
Yep. Next, we'll do the sergeant. So he only gets 2 attacks for being the sergeant because he's got the power fist. So 2 hits, which will be strength 8.
3s to wound.
1 wound.
So Castellax get a 6 up invulnerable in combat, which we fail, so we're down to 2 wounds.
Galen, he's got his power axe, so we'll be doing him last but not least. So his weapon skill 5's hitting you on 3s. Only 1 hits. And then needing 6s. Oh, look, there we go, AP 2 for power axe.
So it's a bit of a lucky shot. I need 6 up in combat. Oh, he does save. That's great. So I only lose 2 wounds on the Castellax. Both my units are fearless, so we are locked in combat.
We are.
So, yeah, a pretty terrible turn really for the Mechanicum. The Vorax did not do me any favours at all. I was expecting them with a higher initiative to come in and chop some guys up, but that 3 up, feel no pain is just unreal. Yeah. It's so good.
It's just that one I've got 3 up, but the rest are 4 ups.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So World Eaters turn 3 next.
Okay, so doing our movement phase after that brilliant combat phase of our brains. The Red Butchers are coming around because they've seen this console. They need something to kill, and they're a bit out of the fight at the moment. So they're going to destroy that console. Hopefully, help disrupt his men. These guys are going for that console, and everybody here is just pushing forward, including the Contemptor. We've got a combat going on there, which everyone's loving the idea of, and we're going to see what we can get, who we can get in where, really. So yeah, that's my movement phase. World Eaters turn 3 assault phase. In the shooting phase, we've just kind of skipped it because there was no shooting. All I've done is run my Cortis Contemptor up, and he went an extra 7 inches, which is always very nice because I kind of realised I couldn't get him into combat. So now I've got all the charges to do. Right, our first charge is these rampages are going to try and make it into here. They need 5 inches. So we'll see what they manage.
Or if they don't manage to charge the console. That's brilliant.
That's blocking stuff up now. Khan's unit are going to go for the Castellax. They need 2 inches. They make that. The next one is this inductor. I'm going to try and fit in that little gap there. They've seen a little opening. 6 inches. They make that. Over this side, Red Butcher's going into this console. They need 2 inches. So they make that. And these guys are going into that console to kill that little man there. Look, working hard. And they make that as well. Okay. Red Butcher's in at the console first. We're going to do the Sergeant's attacks first because he's got chain fists. So we are hitting it on 3s with rerolls because we have hatred. So we are.
Because you hate a computer console.
Yeah. Luddites.
Damn technology.
5. So he's got chain fists. So he's strength 8 and there's 2 to his penetration. So I need 3s. So a pen, 2, 3, 4, obviously 5. So range is going to make 5 4+ saves now.
Yeah, so for some reason a computer console has an invulnerable save, which is awesome. So I need 5.
So it's the machine spirit. It's the Omnisire, isn't it?
It is the Omnisire. So I need 4 ups to save it. Oh, not far off.
Not quite. But enough to blow it up.
Yeah, but Joe destroyed another console. That's another victory point. But there's no Mechanicum units within 12 inches or no battle automata, so there's no effect or negative effect for me there. But that will affect my Cyber 30 if I choose to do it later on in the game. Now you've got another console to blow up, haven't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Okay, down here, as you guys see, that little man is, he must be hardwired in there. He doesn't even know they're there.
That's right.
So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 21 attacks at that console. That's strength 6. And we really hate that console. Again, maybe it's the man. Maybe it's he's scribing away in there. So we get to reroll to hit them again. So 20 hits at strength 6. So 5s to glance, which is all we need. And we get to reroll. Reroll wants to wound, not penetrate. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 glances or pens. Woo! So that's 9 saves for brains to make.
9 4-ups to save my computer console. And we don't do it, surprisingly.
What a surprise!
So another victory point for Joe. And yeah, now we move on to the big melee where Khan's going to get stuck in against my Castellax, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Let's make our way over there then.
Cool.
Okay, this is time for the big melee of doom. Let's see how things are going to go in here. So we zoom in down there. Khan, who is here, is going to go first and have a good whack at the Castellax. So he is hitting on 3s with rerolls because he hates that Castellax.
How can he hate robots?
Luddites.
Oh.
So he is strength 5 and your toughness 7. So 6 is to wound, but with Gorechild 6 is also murderous strike. So obviously instant death. And he gets 1. Oh, and I can reroll that one there as well because it's a 1. No, so 1 save of AP2.
So my Castellax needs a 6-up invulnerable or dies. Oh, he died. But he explodes on a 6, which he does not. That's nice.
Wow.
Now we'll go into the
little combat.
Yeah, the Vorax. So the Vorax is attacking the Inductized squad. So he has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. And I miss all of my attacks.
He's too busy watching for the customer get chopped into pieces, isn't he?
So that's not good. And then you get to strike back.
Okay, this is the Inductized squad having a go at that little Vorax man who's left there. Let's see if we can finish him off. So just the normal men. I'm not going to bother using their extortion or butchery. I'm confident I might give him a good killing. He's only got 1 wound left, I think. So we're hitting you on 4s. It's not our first round of combat. And we are still strength 6, so wounding you on 4s again. So 2 wounds.
Yep.
That's all I need.
Can't do anything about that. I've only got 4 up armor, so the Vorax is dead.
And yeah, bunch of consolidation moves. So this unit who just killed him are going to go 2 inches These guys are going to go 1 inch, and Khan's unit are going to go 1 inch. So everybody's, you know, still hacking away at the bodies. I think they're literally having a go in your, they are desiccating your, you know, the machine spirit.
Great turn for World Eaters. Great turn.
Right. Yeah.
Mechanicum turn 3. Well, I've absolutely been slaughtered in the motor pool area. So that's not good. So all I have left is my heavy support choice that's accompanying my Magos and my 2 elites in the Domitar. I'm going to hold off a little bit, wait for the World Eaters to come through me. We've got a bit of a funnel here, so hopefully we'll be able to do some damage. So I've just moved the Domitar out of their holding pens, ready to fire some missiles down the line, and we'll see how we get on. Mechanicum turn 3 shooting. I have 1 unit to shoot, which is pretty appalling, really. The Domitar is going to shoot a crack missile into the Inductized squad here. So I need a 4 to hit, rather. You get a 6 and a 2 to wound. Oh. Cool. So that's 1 strength for AP3. Bomb.
Gone.
Yep, and that's my shooting phase done.
Yeah, I kind of had a really good combat phase last turn, which was quite lucky. And a lot of people made it in, so leapfrogging across the board. Now, in the World Eater style, we are just legging it as quick as we can, straight into these bottlenecks, but we don't care, to take out the Magos. So this turn, all I've done is move everybody up as far as I can, and it's going to go on to the shooting phase, which is going to involve a lot of running, I think. But we'll see how it goes. We are running as fast as we can. So obviously Red Butchers can't run. I think realistically, unless they get a long charge, they're going to be out of the game, unfortunately. But these both guys ran 5 inches as fast as they can, because I've seen him. They ran 6, really pegging it, and Khan ran 2 inches, so he's moved to the side a bit because there's a console there for you behind. And the Dreadnought decided to try and run some extra inches, rolled a 1, and blew another cell in his engine and lost another hull point. He's actually down to 1 hull point now, but he did move 4 inches run, so World Eater way, just go as fast as you can, really. Yeah, so on to the assault phase then. Cool. World Eater's turn 4 assault phase. We're going to try these guys into that console, mainly just to leapfrog them up a bit, and also when he starts rolling his dice, it makes it worse. So I need a 6-inch. 5, 6, 7, which they make. So we'll move them up there and do the combat in a minute. We're going to do the power fist first because it's just easier than rolling a million dice. So we need to hit that console on a 4, and we hate the console enough to try and hit it again. So we do. So with strength 8, the console's armor 11, so 3s and 4s to glance. So 4 pens.
So 4. So as we said before, computers have a 4-up invulnerable, so I need 3 4-ups, which I don't. So Joe scores another victory point, and luckily there's none of my models within 12 inches, so we don't suffer the shock of the computer blowing up. But yeah, good assault phase there, Joe.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Is that you done now? You've got nothing?
That's
no more
me done.
assaults?
Yeah, it's on to the Mechanicum. Let's see what they can do to me.
Mechanicum turn 4. Mechanicum turn 4. My movement phase, so all I've done is I've advanced the Domitar up to engage the Inductized squad. If I get into combat, they won't get their 3-up feel no pain because he's strength 10, so that might come in handy. We're probably going to do a cyberthurgy test and increase his attacks by 2, so we'll do that in a minute. I've moved the Myrmidon Destructors to hopefully wipe out that squad. There's a really good chance they'll wipe them out. And then the Domitar is in support, maybe with some strength 8 crack missiles coming down. The Magos has detached from the Destructor unit. I don't want to lose him too early. Hopefully we'll try and keep him alive for the rest of the game. But it's not looking good for us. We've lost a lot of models and there is a lot of World Eaters left on the table. So we'll see what happens in the shooting phase. Turn 4 shooting for the Mechanicum. I'm hoping that my Destructors are going to do some serious damage this turn, so if not, I'm going to be quite annoyed. So we've got 2 irradiation engines shooting into this squad. So they clip 5, and then 2 guys at the back. So we've got 2 radiation engines, so that's 10 wounds. They're poisoned 2 up, so we need 2s. And we re-roll 1s to wound. Cool, so we have got 10 AP3 wounds from the irradiation engine into that squad. Joe, go for it.
Right, so we have to start 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's play the game. So there's 2 guys with secret armor save at the front. So they've got 4 plus feel no pains because they're on deployments. So we're saved. 2 down. And then we've got a sergeant with artificer armor. So he's here. So we're going to roll for him.
Okay.
So he's got 2 plus saves. We can get them, can't we?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Failed. Good.
Feel no pain. He's alright.
Oh. Fine.
Oh, come on. Come on, Sarge. Look at him go.
2 more for the sergeant. Ah.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good, isn't it? Artificer arm and tanking those wounds. All right, next we've got 2 graviton imploders in that unit. So these are my AP2s. So hopefully this will do the rest of the damage. So I need 2s to hit. Re-rolling 1s. So we're good. And then the armor save. They wound on the armor save they're shooting at. So I need 3s. Re-rolling 1s. That was quite lucky. Good, so this is good. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 AP2 wounds for Joe to save.
Oh, right. 3, 6, 7. So we'll just go from the sergeant across.
So we're going to start with the sergeant?
Yep.
So what are we rolling for? Feel no pains?
4 plus feel no pain,
4
sorry.
plus feel no pain.
The sergeant's gone. Then a normal bloke. No, normal bloke's gone. And then we're going to do a lookout, sir. He's only a character, so lookout, sir is 4 up. So lookout, sir is okay. And then a feel no pain. Made it. Lookout, sir. No, so feel no pain. Oh, it would be cocked, wouldn't it? Come on. No, Apothecary's dead, and then that means the other chap is dead as well.
Great.
That's 1 unit wiped out there.
So the Destructors showing what they do best there. I mean, the combination of 2 irradiation engines and 2 graviton imploders are absolutely fantastic. So did a great round of shooting for me. Okay, so we also forgot to do the 4 wounds caused on the Rampager squad by the irradiation engine. So Joe's got 4 AP3 saves to make.
Okay, so we've got 6 plus feel no pain normally and plus 1 for being on deployment.
So you're 5 up.
So 5 up.
5 up for no pain.
4s.
Come on.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. You know, that's not too bad. It's a 3 down.
3 dead. That's absolutely fantastic. So
And then you leadership test if you're done shooting them.
even more damage as well from the irradiation engine that went passed over into the next squad. So Joe will need to do a leadership test there. So now the Domitar is going to shoot into the remainder of the Inducti squad. I'm going to do his crack missile just to get rid of them. So hitting on a 4 does, and 2s to kill, kills 1.
AP3, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's my sergeant
AP3.
with his horny helm there.
Oh, has he got Artificer?
He has artificial helm.
Oh!
But you've got, for 10 points you have to do it.
Okay.
So save him as well.
Alright, so not too bad.
This is still going to need a leadership test.
Yeah, so leadership test for that squad.
They're okay in 8. 8 is perfect.
Oh, okay. Not bad. And then the next thing we'll do is the final Domitar into the other Inducti squad. 4s to hit. It does. And 2s to wound. That's 1 strength there, AP3. 1 dead. Excellent. So, not a bad shooting phase for me. Wiped out 1 squad. Took 2 from another, so it's fantastic. And now we've got a Domitar smashing into the other squad. Mechanicum, turn 4 assault phase. The only assault I've got is the Domitar into the Inducti squad. So I'm going to charge. Joe's going to snap shoot me.
Let's see if they do their initiative.
A reactionary test.
They're good.
Good.
Right, so we've got a combi flamer in there, which is a nice little surprise for you.
D3 hits.
1.
Cool.
So 6 is Ren, that's all I need.
Yeah,
Ren,
yeah.
isn't it? Nope.
No.
And then 3 bolt pistols. Hitting normally.
And then needing 6s to rend.
No.
So we're to rend.
No.
Cool. So I need a 2-inch charge to make it in. And I make it.
What a surprise.
Right, so the Domitar made it in. So we've got Hammer of Wrath wounding on a 2, which we make, and so 1 arm save for Joe. Save, that's fine. I'm striking initiative 4.
Yep, I'm all 4.
Cool. Okay, so the Domitar is charging into the Inducti squad, so I get 3 base plus 1 for charging. I need 4s to hit.
Oh, could be a god save.
That's pretty bad. And then I need 2s to kill, which I do. So I've killed 1, but we've got 3 guys attacking back. Joe?
Okay, so I might as well start with my normal Inducti. 2 normally, and I'm going to use his super extra attack power. So he's hitting you. What's your weapon skill?
3.
He's hitting you on 3, sorry, rerolling. So all hit. Strength 6.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, so 5s. Nope, nothing there. Then we're down to initiative 1. So we'll do my sergeant with his power fist. So he's got 2 basic attacks with his power fist. Move on to hit. 1 hits. Strength 8.
Toughness 7, so 3.
A wound.
Cool.
And then we might as well do the power axe at the same time. So he's got 3 attacks for Galen. No one can hit anyway today. 1 hit, strength 5.
6s.
Nope, so it's only 1 save.
Okay, so the save from the power fist, was it?
Yep.
Cool, so I need a 6 up. No, I lose a wound.
Draw on combat.
Great.
World Eaters, turn 5, movement. We've got a bit of a clearing going on over the other side now, where Brain's absolutely decimated 2 squads basically. Well, 1.5, it's enough. So it's just a case of moving up as fast as we can, and this is a horrible little bottleneck area, this. So when the Mechanicum designed this facility, they definitely had this in mind. So all we're doing is moving forward. The Red Butchers have moved forward. They're still out of the game for me. Might have 2 more turns left, we'll see. But they're going to just try and keep out of the way for now. Make sure those irradiation agents can't hit them this turn. These guys are a bit annoyed, so they've just moved up. You know, because they're just mental. And everyone here is trying to funnel around this combat. Because everyone's in combat in base there, I can't actually get anybody in. So that doorway is effectively blocked off, which is a bit of a bugger. But that's the way it happens, isn't it? So let's see how we do in our shooting phase, shall we? Okay, World Eaters, turn 5, shooting. Yeah, we've run everything up as fast as we can. Obviously, the Red Butchers can't run, so everyone's kind of working their way around this bottleneck. They've seen what's gone on there and all the dead corpses, but they don't care because they're just World Eaters. So everyone's running forward. Yeah, so there's no shooting, so it's just into combat. Let's see if we can hurt that Domitar a little bit, which would be good. Okay, so World Eaters, assault phase, turn 5. So we're just going to do this little assault here because everyone else has run on us in range. So we'll do my normal World Eater man first, see if he can do much. He hits twice.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, yeah. He's wounding on 6s. So 1 wound.
What's the AP of that, Joe?
4.
Okay, so I've got 3 up armor save.
Oh, that's good.
Which I fail.
But you're going to get your attack at the same time as my bloke.
Yes, so I have 3 attacks needing 4s, excuse me, 2 hits and 2s to wound. Cool, strength 10, AP 2.
So these 2 will be dead,
Awesome.
leaving just my Galen Serlak. So it's worth it since he's the character and he has an invulnerable save for me. So he's got 3 attacks, base, sitting on 3s, so 2 hit, strength 5, toughness
7,
hit,
6s.
7, 6s. Nothing. So he loses combat by 1. So a leadership test of 8 or less. He's okay.
Oh, I was hoping.
Part of me wanted him to run away a bit then, but I think we're going to pop him there like that. Look, out of the way. Cool. Yeah, so that's the end of our assault phase. Not as a bit of a boring turn.
It was.
It's just lining things up, hoping that things can get a bit more combat-y soon, but we'll see. There's a lot to be done.
It's a good thing with the Domitar, you know, being strength 10, they get rid of that crazy 3-up Filno pain, so that really helped me loads, because it really bogged me down earlier in the game, but we're starting to make some ground now.
And he's the same width as the door.
And he's the same with the door. He's a brilliant door.
He's a better door than a door.
He'll be a good good bouncer at the Mechanicum nightclub down on the Mars somewhere, but
right.
it's good.
This is Mechanicum then.
Mechanicum. Mechanicum turn 5 movement. We haven't done a lot of movement, so I've got one Domitar in combat. I've moved the Magos to attach to the unit of Domitar. They have a special rule called Patrice Cybernetica, which allows Dominus models to join units of monstrous creature. So that's really nice. So I guess it's kind of acting as his bodyguard. The irradiation engines have got a great shot, so we'll target the two guys in front, but then we can also flame the unit behind. So we've got some huge firepower coming in. And then the irradiation engines will do that, and then the graviton imploders will take out the guys in front. So yeah, it should be a really good turn for me. I'm slightly worried about the Red Butcher Terminators coming in, but we'll see how it goes. And I have a feeling I'm going to get charged by a Cortis Contemptor next turn. So hopefully the Domitar will do the job and smash his face in, but we'll see. Okay, turn 5 Mechanicum shooting. I'll just show you the template. We've got a nice lineup here. So these guys have got Flamer, Torrent. So we will catch 2 and then flame the rest of the squad. So a nice little target there for us. We'll get that twice. So the guys in front of me needing 2s to wound. Reroll 1s, but don't need to. That's 4 AP3s, Joe.
So that's 4, 5 plus 2, no pains. No.
Good.
2 down.
That's the squad gone. So now we have 14 wounds on the unit in the corridor. So this should be good, hopefully. So we need 2s to wounds, rerolling 1s. Disgusting rule.
Yeah.
So that's 14 AP3 wounds for Joe's unit. So now he needs, is it 4s up, Joe? 4 up, feel no pain?
4 up, feel no pains. 14. So we've got 5 feel no pains before you get to my sergeant. That's not too bad.
Oh, that's good.
So 2 more. That'll be 3 feel no pains, wouldn't it? So 2 more. So 1 more to my sergeant. Yeah. Okay, so it's 5 dead so far, and then my sergeant's got a 2+ armor save.
Yeah.
Always worth the 10 points.
Wow, okay, the Artificer armor really saved you there, didn't it? That's some good work. A great round of shooting there from the Destructors, so we took out a few units. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to cast a Cyberthurgy test onto the Domitar, and we want to increase his attacks by 2 to finally deal with that special character. So because Joe has fulfilled the mission objective and has taken out 4 Cognitor stations, I get a -4 to my Cyberthurgy roll, and because Rite of Fury is a -1 on the chart as well, so I'm now at -5, so it's not good. So he's leadership 9, I need 4 or under, and on a double 6 something goes wrong. So big roll for me, see what happens. Oh!
I was thinking, double 6. How often does that happen?
Oh my god.
That's never happened against me.
So bad. So at a crucial point in the game, I let myself down by rolling a 2d6, so that was awful. So now we roll on the mishap chart, and we don't want a 6. So a 6 is a Malefica, which is very bad news for me. Oh, we got a 5. So we'll just check the rules for that. So I rolled a 5 on the Cyberthurgy mishap table, which is corrosive paradox. So I lose a wound.
Oh, yeah.
So now the Domitar is down to 1 wound.
Oh.
So this isn't good news. And we'll go into the assault phase. Combat between the Domitar and Galen Serlak. So I'm striking initiative 4, only with 3 attacks because I couldn't do my Cyberthurgy roll, so that was nice.
Should be enough.
Oh man.
Unless you roll double 1s.
So I'm hitting on 4s. Oh, 1 hit. Strength 10 AP2, so 2s to wound. Good. So I could instant death Galen Serlak here, so we need a 5 up, is that right?
Refractor field. No, he's gone.
Oh, he took Galen Serlak in 1 stomp to his face.
Yeah.
And I will consolidate 6 inches. I'm going to go towards the Contemptor
you're coming in.
to try and help out.
Right, World Eater turn 6. We're kind of taking a bit of a pounding from the Mechanicum. This little bottleneck, this death trap here, has worked really well for the Mechanicum there. No one's running away, we're just getting killed. With Galen gone, that's my unit with the 3+ Feel No Pain unit gone. Not that the other ones are bad, but we're starting to lose all my basic men. But we've still got 2 elite units left. A Contemptor with 1 whole point left. He's done more damage to himself than anything else. But he might. He's got a little card up his. I've got a little card up his sleeve to try and hit the Domitar before he hits me. So it's just a case of moving things up. So I'm gonna get this movement done and see how things go. Right, I've come up with a cunning plan here. Okay, what we've got the red butchers moving up. Now actually only 5 or 6 inches away from the myrmidons, but I'm worried that if I charge them, they're just going to absolutely hammer me because it's these graviton guns. I think they if they pass an initiative test, they're hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, killing me on 2s, rerolling 1s. So I'm going to play the World Eater game of attrition, and these guys are going to hopefully take all the wounds from any charges, from any snapshot, and then hopefully the World Eaters will go in. Over here, Khan, because the way he moved his man, managed to sneak round the back, which is going to leave him a 10-inch charge to the Magos unit. And the Contemptor stood there ready to do his attacks. So we'll see how this goes. So that's movement over. Let's see how shooting is. World Eaters turn 6 shooting. He's going to have a go with his combi bolters because they can rend, because they're strength 4. He's got 2 combi bolters rapid firing at the Domitar. So let's have a go. So he's hitting on 3s because he's a Contemptor Cortis, and they're twin linked. So it's not that dice. I can't remember now. I'll just do that anyway. So 2 hits and 6s to wound. We get a 6.
Oh,
it's enough to kill a Domitar with a bolt gun to the face.
I can't believe this. So it's Ren, so I need a 5-up or he's dead.
Oh, come on.
Come on, 5-up. Oh, my word.
He just jammed his bolt gun in his head and going away. Wow, that was
Again, a great demonstration of Zone Mortalis and how deadly that could be. It's just, it's a really good effort.
Bear in mind the confined corridors, the
Yep.
smallest thing being in void warfare.
Works well.
World Eaters turn 6 assault. Right, we've done some measuring, so we're going to have a go. Khan and his beloved command squad are going to try and charge the
Dominus.
Dominus, yes.
Yeah.
It is Dominus, yes.
So my Domitar will do his initiative check for reactionary fire, which means if he passes an initiative test, he can fire at full ballistic skill. So I need 4 or under, which I pass. And the reason why he's 4 or under is because I've got the Cybernetica cohort, which gives him +1 initiative. So I pass, so I hit on 4s. Oh, and I fail. And the Magos has a las pistol. Oh, he's got a melter gun, sorry. So initiative for him. He fails, but he hits on a 6. Oh!
Built a man.
Wounds on a 2. That's 1 strength 8 AP2. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good going.
We have to check those distances again now.
Yeah. So the distance has changed for the charge, so we're just going to recheck it and come back to you.
Okay, right. This is for me a crucial charge because if Khan gets in there, I've got a good chance of actually completing my objective. This is my turn 6, so there might be another turn yet.
Right.
We're not sure. It's going to be all on the dice roll.
Yeah, big charge.
The killing that bloke didn't actually change the charge distance, so I still need a 10.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna really shake these dice.
Yeah, shake them hard. 10.
Oh my god! What's
That?
Look, there's a 6 and a 4.
Oh
my god! I saw this 4. Oh,
He was so jamming.
oh, that is jamming.
What an amazing charge.
Wow. He actually went into combat as well.
He did
properly.
make it into combat.
I'm going to move him now. You can all watch me move him all the way up here, like this. That is a ridiculous distance to charge, but brilliant. They're in. So
that's what we wanted to see, wasn't it, Joe? I wanted to make a scenario where the World Eaters were bursting through Zone Mortalis and they get to the final objective, and now we've got an amazing showdown at the end with the 2 HQ units.
I was really worried it wasn't going to happen. I thought if there's one more turn, you could turn around and blast me. But that is brilliant. I'm
Amazing
dead chuffed.
Looking forward to that. Okay, so now we've got the Red Butchers into the Destructors.
Well, I'm going to charge the other guys in first. These blokes here, they currently need an 8 for a charge, but you're going to see if you can do your Overwatch on.
Yeah. So the irradiation engines get D3 Wall of Flame. Well, that's quite convenient. So I got 6 AP3 poisons, 2-up flamer shots. So I need 2s. Rerolling 1s. So that's 6 AP3 flamer shots.
2+ armor save. So first one.
Oh.
Feeling no pain. Oh, he survives. And another one. Right, 2, 3 fails. He's gone.
Excellent.
Oh, so 4, 5, 6. So 3 more. Feel no pains of 4+. Let's clear this dice off there for a second. So 2 more dead.
Cool.
So that actually might have worked to what I thought.
And now what I should have done is I should have done my initiative text for reactionary fire. So I'm initiative 2. So I need 1 or 2 or under, and I pass. So now my graviton imploders will shoot at full ballistic skill, which is pretty horrendous. This is one of the great things about Zone Mortalis. So I need 2s to hit, re-rolling 1s. And I wound on the armor save of my opponent, so I need 3s, and these are AP 2s. So that's pretty good. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 AP 2 wounds.
Okay, what's what it's worth? 1 dead, 2 dead, and then the third guy is my apothecary died. The second one to die is apothecary, sorry, and so he just dies. That wipes that squad off. But that might open up for my red butchers. Yeah. World Eaters love the attrition rule. It's such one of their rules. If the attrition's in the game, which I don't think it's not in this game. Yeah. If we don't win the attrition, then the opponent gets another victory point. If we do, we get a victory point, additional one. So it's all it's very World Eatery.
But I think that just highlights the absolute effectiveness of the Destructors Zone Mortalis, particularly with the 2 weapon combinations. But now I think I'm going to receive a charge from the Red Butchers, aren't I?
Yeah, I need a 6 and I get a re-roll because we're absolute nutters.
Okay, so let's make it happen.
Come on. 6, 7, they're in with a 7, so we're going to move them up and we'll see you ready for the actual rolling of dice.
Yeah, here we go.
Alright, time for the showdown.
This is it.
This is it, hopefully. So we've worked out our attacks because it's always a bit thingy, and I believe we've both got power, well, at least AP 1 weapons.
I've got Power Fist.
Initiative 1 weapons, sorry. But because it's my turn, that's what I'm going first.
Yes.
So it's pretty simple, isn't it, really?
No worries.
So 4 normal blokes. 4 red butchers. They get 2 attacks each base, +2 for rage, and +1 for additional close combat weapon. And they've got 2 power axes each. So we'll do the power axes first. So we are hitting you on 3s. But we get reroll to hit for hatred.
And you're hitting me on 3s because of your Red Butcher rule, is that right? Your special rule?
No, that was a 3. No, because we're weapon skill 5.
Ah, right.
Yeah, you hit me on 3s.
Oh, that's right.
Right, so I get to reroll these for hatred. Because we hate everything. It says it in the rules, literally. So that's actually quite good. So we are strength 5.
Cool, and I am toughness 5.
So wounding you on 4s, rerolling 1s to wound. So if I miss, I'd rather be 1s, but that's pretty good. Alright, and then these are the rerolls. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 AP 2 saves, and then my sergeant, who's got power fists, he's got 6 attacks because he has the extra attack because he's a sergeant. Or hit, and wounding on, we're wounding on 2s.
2s.
With strength 8. So 2, 4, 6 power fist saves.
I need 18 5-up invulnerable saves to save my unit, or I get wiped out. However, I'm striking at the same initiative, so there's a really good chance we'll wipe each other out. So I need 5s. Ooh. It's not bad, but that's 1 model, 2 model, 3 models, 4 models. That's the squad wiped out. But I get to strike back at initiative 1, so we'll see how that goes. Myrmidons attacking back. The Myrmidon Lord has 3 attacks. The rest of the Myrmidons have 2 attacks each. I'm hitting Joe on 3s, and I re-roll 1 with preferred enemy.
That's the Ravening Madman rule.
So we re-roll these 3. Not bad, so we only lose 2 attacks. And we're strength 8, AP 2 with power fists. So 2s, re-roll 1s for preferred enemy. So 2, 4, 6, 7 4-up invulnerables.
For the cataphractic armor. So if I make 3 of these, I'm alive. No, we literally wipe each other out to a man. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's like Rocky.
Oh my word. So we smashed each other's faces in.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Right. And now it's time for the final showdown.
Yeah, the final showdown between Khan,
maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Odometer, and my Dominus to win Joe the game, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see in a minute. Okay, this is the final combat. If you have a look at this, I'm going to be honest, we did move around a little bit.
Yeah, we
just to make it look good, but it doesn't matter. Khan's getting stuck in there. Well, they're all stuck in there, really. It's either going to end this turn, or there'll be this combat and your one.
Yeah, my combat.
So we'll see. So it's going to be touch and go, really, which is going to be pretty cool. So
yeah.
Right. So Khan, as he's running in, he's going to point Gorechild.
Yeah.
At your.
Is he going to challenge me?
Go, just shout.
Well,
and he's going to challenge you, and you're going to go and say
no. And the reason I'm saying no is because my Dominus, he's pretty poor, and he's got a massive robot stood next to him. So he's going to kind of usher the robot in and say, "Look, you can take Khan for me," and then he'll come in and pick the pieces up. So I'm going to deny, which means my Dominus doesn't get to attack, but my Domitar will hopefully do the business for me.
Alright, so hopefully Khan will cut
Cool.
your down.
Yeah.
6 is the wound, that's what I want.
Yeah. So Khan's attacking first, initiative 5.
Yep.
Away we go.
4 normally, +2 for charging. So we are needing 3s to hit with re-rolls. That's a really weird cocked dice there. So all hit. Strength 5.
Toughness 7.
6 is a murderous strike.
Yeah. This is what you want. Oh.
So 1 murderous strike. That's it. That's all I've got, isn't it? So 1.
So you've got the ultimate result, haven't you?
I could have done with 2 of those, though.
True. So my Domitar gets a 6-up invulnerable in combat. So I need to save this or my Domitar is dead. Without even striking back.
Oh, God, what's going on?
Okay.
Oh, God, this is
I need a 6.
This is good.
Oh. So the Domitar is destroyed.
Khan was really annoyed he didn't accept this challenge. So we'll just move that man around.
Now the rest of the units can attack my Dominus.
Yes, what's your Dominus's initiative?
3.
So we are going to go first.
Okay.
So we'll do my man here with the flesh hook.
Okay.
Barbed flesh hook or something like that. Anyway, I can't remember the name of it. So it's 2 attacks normally, +2 for charging. It's a 2-handed weapon.
Yep.
With flesh bane. So we're hitting you on, what's your weapon?
3.
Hitting you on 3s with re-rolls. Good job, it's re-rolls. That was cocked, so we'll roll that. Fleshbane wounds you on 2s.
Yep.
But you've got that.
No, that's only my robots.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. So that one was sorted out. So this is
2s to wound.
2s to wound.
Cool. What AP is that, Joe?
5.
Okay, so I've got 3-up armor save. And I fail 1, but I have Feel No Pain 5-up as well. Which I pass. Fantastic.
Okay, it's just the Legion Standard Bearer. I just wanted to check. He has 2 attacks base and +2 for charging. He's still got his chain axe, so we are going to hit you on 3s with re-rolls to hit. So we roll that one. There we are. Because of chain axe with strength 5 and your toughness.
5, because I have a machinator array.
5, so 4s to wound. Why couldn't Khan have rolled that?
Oh, wow.
4 wounds are 6.
So AP
4.
Okay, so 3-ups. Feel No Pain. So Feel No Pain of 5-up. Cool. So the Dominus has taken 1 wound. And that's the end of that combat.
He's got his attacks back, hasn't he? Oh, he can't attack, can he?
Yeah. Oh, so because I denied the challenge, I can't attack this turn. But in my next turn, I'll be able to attack. But
he's all fearless, isn't he?
I've got Khan. I'm stubborn, so I need to take a leadership test.
With no modifiers.
With no modifier, so I'm leadership 9, I believe. Which
Yeah.
I pass. And now we're on to Mechanicum turn 6. Mechanicum turn 6. There's no movement. There's no shooting. We're just straight into combat. One of the victory conditions of the game was that if my Magos dies, regardless of the victory points, which I am currently winning on by quite a good margin,
I think so.
World Eaters win regardless. If you kill the Dominus, you've won the game. So
Pressure's on.
we'll see.
Pressure's on.
So straight into combat. I don't strike until initiative 3, so
Khan first.
Khan's first.
Right. So, he's going to need some... Oh, come on, Khan. Hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
2-3 hits. Wounding you on...
I'm toughness 6.
That's around 5, so 5s and 6s, but I can redo some 6s. Oh, come on, that's a 4, a 5. And then, so, it'll be 1 wound at
What?
AP2.
Oh, 1 AP2.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Feel no pain, is it?
No, I've got Mechanicum Protectiva, which is a 5-up invulnerable.
Oh.
So we need this. So we need a feel no pain 5-up, or the game is over.
Oh! Right.
Just
This is how this is going to go, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Right.
So we survived Khan. So we've got 2 more guys to go.
We'll do the Fleshbane one first. So he's only got 2 attacks this turn, so we don't get to reroll that
Hits
either.
once.
Once hits, so 2 to wound, a wound, normal armor save.
Okay, so I need a 3-up armor.
Yeah.
Saved.
And then the guy there, 2 base plus 1 for his additional chain axe.
Whip skill 4.
1. Oh, you want to go 4? Nothing. I think you're through.
Oh! The Archmagos Dominus will attack now. He's got 2 base and plus 1 for 2 close combat weapons. So I need 4s to hit, which I hit twice. And I'm strength 4 with a power weapon, so needing 4s. So that's 2 AP3 wounds. Who are you going to take them on, Joe?
1 on Khan, and then 1 on my Thunder Bear.
Okay.
I don't want to lose a man.
So what's Khan's armor?
Khan's a 2+ armor.
Oh, good.
But
You deserve that for being sneaky.
Because they're in your deployment, they get plus 1 to feel no pain.
Okay.
It's character.
So what's he need?
6. Yeah, there we are.
So Khan takes a wound.
So Khan takes a wound, of course. Where is it? 2. Yeah. And then the other guy, he saves his 1.
Okay.
So, I can't believe.
So you got 3 at feel no pain.
Sorry?
It's 83.
2+ armor saves the whole squad.
Oh, okay, got you. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool. So now I've got a Machinate array, which strikes at initiative 1. It's strength 5, shred, AP 2. So I need 4s. Hit with 1. So I need 3s to wound with shred. Cool. So 1 AP 2 wound, Joe.
We'll just take that in Khan.
Khan?
4+ Iron Halo, which will make.
Oh. So the Dominus is hanging in there, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, with the standard, gives
Yeah.
you fearless and plus 1 to combat resolution.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Really good.
So it's kind of a draw.
It is. So we've both played to turn 6, and in the mission that I designed, we got turn 7 on a 3-up. So I'm going to give Joe the privilege to roll the 3-up. So we'll see how we go. You need this.
I do need
You
this.
do need this. Go for it. Oh, it's a 1!
That's gutting.
And would you believe it? Khan doesn't kill the Dominus.
I'll be gutted.
Oh, man. So I'm quite relieved, but the amount of units that died in that game is just unbelievable, isn't it? You know, it all came to a head right at the end. But we're going to tot up some victory points, and we'll have a debrief in a minute. Well, guys, what an amazing game.
Yeah, brilliant.
So many twists and turns. You know, in the beginning it looked like I was going to get smashed, just overrun by World Eaters. And then all of a sudden you got to the corridor, I pulled it back. Some great destructor use there, and then...
Horrible.
And then you getting that huge charge off with Khan. I thought I was done for, you know, dead. But a couple of sneaky saves.
Yeah, it's that 6+ to get. Was it 5+?
Yeah.
5+.
5+.
That's what did it for you. Oh God.
That was brilliant.
It was literally, yeah.
So the final score was 8 victory points to me because I killed 8 characters. They were worth 1 point each. And Joe scored 4 points by killing 4 of the consoles. But as I said earlier in the game, if Joe had killed my Dominus, it would have been an instant win for Joe. But,
I tried.
You did. I don't think the game could have gone any better.
Well, I could have killed you Dominus.
Oh well, for me.
No, that's really good. Really enjoyed it. That was really good.
Awesome news.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it at home. It was a bit of a homemade scenario, but hopefully it highlighted some of the unique rules of Zone Mortalis and highlighted Joe's Mastodon, which was pretty awesome. Thanks for bringing that in.
No problem.
And it was great to see the sea of World Eaters just make it across the board to reach their destination in the end.
Yeah.
Couldn't have planned it any better. I will say one thing. The games that we play on the 30k channel, they are all real. They are not contrived.
Yeah.
We don't do multiple takes to get the role that we want. It's all honest, good fun. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed that.
They can probably tell from the shouting.
Yeah, we get
Elation.
Get a little bit excited.
Yeah.
It's all good. But please check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and we are on Twitter as well. So just search the 30k channel. Joe can be found on Instagram on. Tell us.
It's Eater of Worlds, but spelled 8ER_of_VVORLDS. But I'm sure you'll pop that in your thing.
So is that the most complicated address
yeah,
in the world?
It was a good idea at the time, but yeah, now it's awkward. Yeah.
It's brilliant. But at the end, we'll put all the contact details on the bottom. But also stay tuned, because at the end of our little chat here, we've got a miniature showcase, which a lot of you guys have asked for. You know, you want to look at the models a bit more closer. So I've got a bit of a carousel with the models spinning around. So hopefully you guys can get a better look. As I said, please like and subscribe. I read all of your comments from the last 2 games, and they were really positive. And hopefully we've tried to address some of the issues that you had with the 2 previous games this time around. So we love hearing your feedback, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.